Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you being here. Today I'm going to do my second take on a sketch that was the Scrap Room's Jumpstart Sketch, and I'm using my Counterfeit Kit Challenge, and that's the sketch. And so I've already got some stuff set up from the last one. So the last one I did last week. This was supposed to go out last week as well, but so I did the border exactly the same as I did on my previous sketch. So it's a piece of that blue cardstock. This one's a little more teal than the other one, and then just a thin black and white. And I'm going to scrapbook these pictures of my oldest. This is Canada Day long weekend last year, and we were in a little town that had a car show going on. So my oldest, my husband and I went over to the car show. My youngest decided not to. So that's 3 of these pictures. And then we had freezies that day. So I was just showing you that I'm going to use the inside of what I gutted out of both the black and the blue cardstock. And those are going to be mats for my pictures. And then I'm using the scraps from this piece of paper and another piece that's exactly the same as the one I used last week, because I had a couple of these square ones. And so I'm just going to cut the shorter pieces off right away because I'm not going to use them. And so I'm not going to be bothered with those to start with. And then I know I want to use this corner bit. So I'm just going to take all 4 of those out right away. And then I'm going to use this corner bit. And then just thinking about where else I want to be. And I know I want that yellow and that blue one. So that's why I cut it the way I did. And that orange piece that I haven't used at all is a circus piece. So it may not get used at all because we really don't see the circus. So just getting these cut out, and I decided just to use my scissors because it is a grid layout, but I'm not going to be that picky. It is close enough, and so I'm just kind of putting them where I think they will go. And so I thought maybe I would put this in so that each of the corner squares are opposite, but you can see that I'm not actually doing that right now anyway, so it's okay. And so this is how it's going to get kind of set up, I'm thinking. And now I'm going to make my black backgrounds and my blue borders for my pictures. So I'm just got that all on, and I'm scuffing up the edges because I just like the way that looks. Also find if the edges are a little scuffed, if you're not 100% straight on your grid layout, it's not as noticeable to your eye. So, and now I'm going to start doing the grid. And so I'm just kind of eyeballing where I think I want this top one. And then the rest of them I'll use my T-square and measure out properly. So that plaid one on the top, this pink one's going to go on the bottom. And I want it the same distance up. And then this yellow one is going to have the same distance between it and what the bottom is, and the same for this blue one. And so I put those on, and then I'm going to go across, and same thing, the same distance across. For me to see, I got to get a little bit closer, my head gets in the way, and then there's the last one there. And you can see that I did not put my stuff on how I thought I was going to. That's okay, not a big deal. So these are probably going to go on this way. I'm just thinking about the placement. I'm losing that one square for the way I had that vertical upper right one, so I did move it over a bit. And then I am going to put these on some fun foam. And I'm not going to make you watch it all, but so I'm going to put a little bit of tape on the paper, And then I was going to try the tape, but it doesn't always stick well. So I put a little tape, and then I went, my glue's right here. I'll use my glue. And so I'm going to use my T-square to get the tops of these kind of aligned. Glue, and they're all glued down now because the magic bedding, which is helpful. And then I have these chipboard circle stickers. They came in at a Hip Kit Club, and they're not super sticky, but I wanted them to be shiny, so I have these circle disc things that I got from the dollar store ages ago, and they kind of make them into flares. So, and they're not super sticky, but sticky enough that they stay on. So, and then I'm just pulling out, these are Studio Calico, I think, icon stickers. Those are the stickers there from the Hip Kit Club I was just telling you about. And so I'm going to grab one here. I'm going to grab another one to go up in this corner. And then I will grab one to go in the bottom corner too, so that it's mimic and symmetrical. I'm going to get some enamel dots on in similar colors. I pulled a lot of similar colors to what I knew I was going to use for that background paper for those squares. So, and then I put these stars on. They're not going to stay in the same spot. This one says beauty. I don't remember what the green one says. And then I decided that I cut that one and I didn't like it, so I already fixed that. But I decided maybe it needs to go on the bottom here. And we'll just do all of the corners. And I like that more. And I'm thinking that this white space needs something in the middle of it, but I don't like those. So they're going to go on those corners, but now they're going to come off because I didn't really like it. Oh, still going to think about it. More enamel dots. Lots of dots. Getting some pink ones on because I have pink on my page. And I just want a little bit of each of the colors in each of the areas. So, boop, boop, boom. And I have lots of dots, so why not? And so I'm going to look at the Simple Stories book because it was on my other layout. And I'm going to pull out a couple of word bits. So this one, and then this other one. And I forget what they say, but you can see it in my close-ups in a couple of minutes. So this one says, for the record. I'm just going to stick this label in here a little bit. And then just looking to see what else I can stick on this side. So I'm going to put this one up here. It's going to get the date. Just seeing if there's anything else. And then I'm going to put on some of these black and white ones. And so these black and white stickers were also on another page that'll go near this one in her book. So, and this is what I decided for this middle part, is just a couple of branchy leaf bits. Why? I don't know. Because I like them. it just, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. So I'm going to put a couple of blacky bits all over the place so that it just ties in those corners and those pieces. And then I'm going to put some word stickers on too. So that one says a walk in the fresh air, I believe. And I don't remember what that one says. This one says let the adventure begin. And another one. And then my date, which was July 2023. And here are the close-ups. And there are also some still shots here to follow. There we go. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here today. Here's another video if you would like to take another look at some of the other stuff I've done. There's also subscribe. Thanks for watching.